Well, I went over and I was going to help him up, and then all of a sudden I saw what it was, and I literally almost threw up.
And when he landed, I heard it, and I heard it, and then I seen it, what happened come out, and I immediately just like fell, and I almost didn't feel nothing, and it was really hard for me to like pull myself together, because I didn't ever think in a million years I would see something like that.
But Louisville did pull themselves together. Let's go to the videotape, Garrett. This was an amazing win after Kevin Ware went down, and there he is on the sidelines. So when he first went down, he landed awkwardly, and he wasn't really in the foreground even of the action because he was doing a block. And so I'm looking at, you know, towards the basket, and they had to, CBS then reran in slow motion what happened, and they showed it twice. So I'm looking at it in slow motion, and I could see something is strange with this bone. Now, thank God they didn't really zoom in on it. And you know what? If you want to see that, you can go on the internet and see it. I could barely take the close-up shot. Then they kept with basically, you know, just the shots of player after player and the coach and everybody else, you know, openly weeping and just shocked at this. Do we have Gary on the phone yet? Caller, are you there? Still not happening. So anyway, here's the latest with Kevin Ware this morning. They did surgery last night. They're calling it a success. He's a sophomore. They say that this should not be a career-ending injury for him. And while he's on the sidelines, all he's saying is, just win the game, just win the game. Gare?
Yeah, hey, Daria.
Can you believe this? I mean, so were you watching as it happened? Were you watching this game?
Yeah, I'll give you credit for not showing it. No need to show it.
Well, that's the thing is, I have to admit, I always tell you, oh, I want to see the replay, because I didn't even see, it was happening like up in the side of the screen, and I did one of these, and I looked twice when they showed it, and then I noticed they stopped showing it. They didn't even,
When you see coaches, you know, that's what some of that, like that, Patino's been doing this 40 years.
Yeah.
They've seen everything, and when you see their eyes water, I mean, that was rough stuff.
Did you see, I mean, did you see the leg? You know, from a distance. I'm not talking about you when they did the replay.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen anything like that?
Well, that's what everybody, again, this is one of those deals where people that do this for a living are saying it's one of the worst injuries they've ever seen. And they immediately, it invokes that Joe Theismann. I don't know if you remember that, but I want to say in the mid-'80s when Lawrence Taylor broke his leg on Monday Night Football. Yeah. But when you see the kids crying like that, both teams, that's just scary.
I mean, so then they go on.
Now, he had surgery last night. You heard anything new this morning?
Yes, I was just saying while we were getting you on the phone that the surgery went well, and he is expected to recover. They say it shouldn't be career-ending, and here's the neat part. He's going to go and with the team.
Oh, great.
And he's going to be in Atlanta. That's his hometown. So that's kind of a nice thing.
Yeah, so he's he's going to recover to the point that he can travel.
Yes, that he can travel, and that they say, you know, he can play again. He's a sophomore, so we hope to see that. And I'm wondering what you think about, okay, so Louisville was this big powerhouse going in. Now it's like, are they the team to root for, or do you root for the real underdog as far as the team goes, which is Wichita?
Yeah.
This is going to be a real one to tear your heart up with these two.
Well, I think Wichita still be the underdog, you know.
Yeah, but you know that sentimental, like now you want to see Louisville win, don't you?
Yeah, but and here, this is going to sound, now let me just phrase this right. It's terrible what happened, but he wasn't, for instance, if he was like a really well-known guy or the definite All-America leader of the team, then I think more people would, I mean, people are going to respond if you saw the game.
Yeah.
But this isn't like going to, like Louisville went on and won the game anyway.
Yes,
Does that make sense?
I know exactly what you're saying. Okay,
yeah, so I still think Wichita would be the sentimental favorite, but you know, that doesn't take away from the pain that the young guy's feeling. I'm just saying, I'm sure the odds will come out and Louisville still be the favorite.
And then you've got Syracuse and Michigan. Were any of these on your brackets?
I don't know, brackets. Anyway,
no,
I'm the one guy who is instructing people, do not gamble. Do not gamble. And I'm the only guy that you know that actually lived in Las Vegas, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So I've seen too many guys, and obviously I'm half playing, but I can remember standing around. You see 70-year-old guys with their racing form folded up. You got a tip on the third race in Saratoga. So I don't gamble. As bad as that sounds, I don't gamble.
No, I know what you're saying. And because of the whole Louisville thing, by the way, and I mean, we're always focusing on the men's Final Four. I do want to say that the Louisville women pulled off an amazing best, like for women, for the NCAA, the biggest upset in history.
Yeah.
They beat Baylor, so that was with
Brittany Griner's career ends early for Baylor. And they were #1. And the Notre Dame, they have the most exciting player, I think, men or women in college, is Skylar Diggins.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
For Notre Dame. She's a little girl, and when I say little girl, don't get mad. But she's a young girl. She's 21 years old, and this very attractive young lady. She's like burning up Twitter.
Yeah, exactly. Well, remember, by the way, the coach's wife that was burning up Twitter too, Enfield, and his thing is ended. But now it looks like he could be coming to USC. They talked over the weekend. Yeah,
I know that was a big deal. Of course, Steve Alford is now coach of UCLA, left New Mexico.
Yeah,
this guy?
Wait. I know that sounds normal to you. It's like 72 hours later. He's like, first he says, I'm staying forever. Then he goes, yeah, I'm going to UCLA.
Yeah, that's the thing. He was ready to sign a 10-year contract. But the guy we're looking at is, again, I'm always asking you, anything new this morning?
Well, no, they just talked over the weekend, so we don't have a deal yet. The only deal I could say is done, the Buster Posey deal. I was just not in the notes. He has 167 million reasons to smile.
Yeah, well, he's awful good. Give it to him.
Yes, he is. Yes, absolutely.
It's opening day, Daria.
Opening day. We're live in Oakland, Gare, and then we'll be waiting. Of course, it's going to be happening in Los Angeles, so we're going to have to wait for Friday's game against San Francisco to be home. There's Timmy. But today, opening at O.co.
Yeah, Giants-Dodgers at 1 o'clock in L.A. and then 7 o'clock in Oakland.
All right. Well, then we'll talk baseball tomorrow.
All right, young lady.
We'll see you, Gare.